Hello there. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pair of crochet overalls for a Sonny Angel figurine. So what you're going to need is some cotton thread, pretty thin weight. I don't know, I mean it looks almost like embroidery thread. You could use that, but you can kind of see the thickness. It's almost string. I got this at Daiso and it was like, $1.50 or whatever. Small crochet hook. These are backwards, but this is a vintage hook. Both of them are, I think, and I'm not sure. Yeah, so one's a size 4, one's a size 6. I honestly don't remember what size I used. You're just gonna want to check the gauge and see how it works with whatever thickness thread you have. So I'll have a general pattern for this, but I'll make it up as I go along. So let's hope I can remember what I was doing. Okay, you're gonna want to start with a chain 20, and it's gonna be pretty tiny, but basically you're gonna want to make this band wide enough to go around the figurine's belly. So just keep going, chain 20, and I don't know, I'm not even counting them right now. I'm just gonna kind of go based off of the measurement around the figurine's belly. Should give him a name. I don't want to just call him figurine, but this is where you're gonna want this chain to fit around. So keep going until you can basically make like a crochet belt. Oh, that loop was tiny. For your chain, you might want to be a little more generous with your the size of your stitches, just because I feel like it's always hard to do that first row. But anyway, let's see what we're at. You can see it's just like a little bit big, about one stitch big. Gosh, I wasn't even looking at my camera, I was just looking at what I was working on. Okay, so let's just release one stitch. This is a terrible tutorial, I'm so sorry, but I have never made a crochet video before. Maybe I will edit this to be a little bit more cohesive. Let's see. That looks good enough to me. So you're just going to want to join it in a loop. The way I do that is with like a slip stitch. Alright, and then going to crochet 1, and then just in each of the stitches you're going to crochet 1 all the way around. So I'm gonna skip this first stitch. Gosh, they are just tiny. Actually, no, I don't think we're gonna skip the first stitch. Never mind. We're gonna work the first stitch. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, you don't have to be so precise with it. But see, these loops are so small. Golly, this takes some getting used to, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I made this pair of overalls for my friend's Sonny Angel while I was house sitting for her, and I posted a TikTok about it, and I had a couple of people ask for a pattern, so I figured I would write a tutorial and make a video, but I'm not really, I don't really follow patterns too well. I just kind of go off of vibes, knowing your stitches and knowing your what is it, like your gauge, like how many stitches you can get with your yarn and your hook for the area that you're trying to work over. That's like half the battle, and then you can just work backwards into figuring out your pattern. It's like in this example, if the thread was thicker and the needle was bigger, like we obviously wouldn't need so many stitches around, but since it's so tiny, we gotta have a lot. But I like it with the tiny thread. I'm not being too careful about whether I go in the top loop or the top 2. It's just so small. I think the top 2 looks a little bit better, but you're gonna see it doesn't really matter, because when we work the overalls, we're gonna work in the bottom of that stitch anyway, so it all comes out in the wash. But you do want to make sure your join is like somewhat in a loop, right? So when you're getting over into this kind of dicey area. Like I think that's my last stitch right there. You want to make sure that you're joining it like in a flat single row, right? So single crochet all the way around. And then here we'll just do the regular join with a slip stitch. If I can get my hook in there. I don't even think I can get in that one. All right, we'll just go over one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So, okay, let's do a chain one and then let's measure this band on this guy and see if it's still gonna fit. Or girl, I guess guy. I think they have a little willy, I guess. So what we're gonna do now is crochet down or up, I guess, it doesn't matter. We're gonna crochet a band that's like 4 or 5 rows tall. That's gonna be the base of the overalls. So keep going. Okay, worked in that stitch, so just single crochet all around. I love the color of this yarn. It's really pretty. The pastel variegated kind of tie-dye look. It's super cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna just continue to do that. So this is the second row now, right? Obviously, you get your second row. I'll check in after the second row when I start the third. Okay, so we just finished the second row all the way around. So what I'm gonna do now is join in the slip stitch. I think we skip this stitch because it's just so tight to get into. So just do the slip stitch in the first stitch that you can. And then, okay, we're gonna do another chain one and then continue around another row in single crochet. Okay, so we are on row 3. Let me do a few more and I can see how it looks on that little guy. I think I just like trying it on as I go because I just made up this pattern, so I really kind of just crocheted around the little figurine's body. Let's see, I keep calling him figurine. Do people name their Sonny Angels? I feel like they should have a name. Okay, so yeah, let's say 2 more because we're gonna do them to where it's covering here up to the belly, and then we're gonna split the pant legs off from there. So it's gonna be the bottom of our overalls. Okay, finished going around the third loop or the third row, and now we are gonna start the 4th row. Same thing, single crochet all the way across. Gosh, you really have to focus to get in those tiny stitches. But I love how the colors are changing. I think it's super cool. I was just thinking about, you know, like making pants for this little guy, but then I think, what if I made pants for myself with this material and this needle? This would just, or hook, I guess it's called. I also knit, so those are knitting needles. Anyway, imagine making pants out of this material. It would probably be really comfortable because they're cotton and very soft, but imagine how many of these you would need for a pair of pants, probably like 100. But they would be some dope pants and they would take forever. How cool. Maybe I'll try that for myself. Like, that would be kind of cool, like to have a really intricate knitting or crochet project that I just dedicate an entire year to, and you know, not work on any other projects. I think that would be kind of cool, or maybe at least have one, like a big project going on in the background, because sometimes it's like I just want something that I can pick up and work on without having to start something new, which is good, I guess. You know, those are called WIP, is a work in progress, but I have too many of those now, so that's why I sometimes do these little ones. So thinking of like a year-long project is kind of daunting. Okay, I'm not using stitch markers. I think we're up to our row. Let's just say we are. Let's just say that's good enough, huh? Okay, let me see if we're ready for his pantaloons. I think I'm gonna do one more row. Yep, one more row, and then we'll do the pant legs. Okay, last row of single crochet. So remember why it's important to have 20 stitches across is because we're gonna have to split the pant legs into 10 and 10, and I think I have 19. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. Basically, you're gonna just crochet around 1/2 of your circle, and we're gonna work off of that to make the pant leg. So you see here I joined like I did before, and I did a chain 1. So let's just continue. We're gonna do 5 on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're just going to connect here where it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think that's number 6 right there. So I don't know if you can see. I'm just kind of skipping across on the other side of the circle. I think that was my 6th one. Whatever, it's close enough, but hopefully you can see what I mean. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, and then I'm not even going to do joins. I'm just going to crochet all the way around until I have the pant leg as long as I want. So hopefully you can see what I mean here. It is so tiny and that circle is so small. But it's just going to keep going around and around. And you can make these like into, like you could stop here and just make like little booty shorts if you wanted. I mean, I would probably stop like towards the middle so you have like 2 full rows. But you can make the pants as long or as tall as you want. Hear that is my cat in the back with her toy. Oh, this makes my hand cramp up so bad. Like right here. Oh, I should make a video about some of the hand stretches I do and things I do to keep my hands supple, because I use them for obviously crocheting, but then my work, just being a massage therapist, so my hands get very sore. There's things you can do to help. This is not one of those things. So hopefully you can see like the little pant leg is coming along. We can try it on him too, so you can see how it looks. Quite snug. You could even stop here and just make these little pants, you know. Even just splitting them there, you can get like little booty shorts. And these are like little ankle length shorts if I stopped there, but we're gonna go maybe 1 or 2 more rows and just make them full length pants. So I'll keep crocheting around until I reach the end. I'll check back in then and we can do the second leg. Okay, so I got carried away. I kept doing the pant leg, but then I realized how cute it would be to make it into bell bottoms. So I'm making a little kind of like a ruffled, flared hem on the pants, and it's just 2 double crochet stitches in each stitch. So let's just do that real quick, and I think it's gonna just look so freaking cute. I don't know, I was thinking like, oh, bell bottoms would be cute, and then I was like, wait, I can make bell bottoms. Let's try it out. And I imagine like I would love like to try a ruffle too. I think a ruffle you'd probably have to do a lot more of the double crochets in each stitch, but that's kind of why crochet I think is so fun. You can just try different things, and it's pretty low stakes. Like, you can just unravel the little piece you worked on. It's not as precarious as knitting, where you have all those loose live stitches. But yeah. Okay. I think we are getting near the end. Oop, not quite, but I'll keep going. Actually, let me just try them on. You could make like skirts for your Sonny Angels with those ruffles. I think that would be really fun. I did a tutu and like a little underwear, like a little thong for the other Sonny Angels that she had. So that's what those little bell bottoms are gonna look like. OMG. I'm so happy I got that idea. Okay, I'm gonna finish doing that around, and then I'll show you how to start the next leg. Okay, the way that I just end it is I give it a little cut. Okay, and this is how I'm gonna just finish it off. Pull the loop through here. You can see I already cut the string, and then pull through there. Get a nice little knot. And then I will sew in the strings later. But now what we want to do is attach the other pant leg and make that match. I just can't get over how cute that is. Oh, so silly. Okay. Oh boy, how do we attach this other leg? Let me try to remember. I think we just add the string to the crochet hook and then just pull a loop through. So find a loop to pull it through. I think start somewhere maybe in this area, because it's less obvious where you're doing your join. Just pull it through. I like to pull through both on the first one. Let me get that through there so we can tighten that one. Yeah, so join that thread and then just start crocheting around, single crochet like I showed you. You shouldn't have to count these loops. They should be pretty equal. Hopefully you did 20, not 19 like me. But you're gonna want to go all the way around again and just keep going. It's like pretty simple once you get it started. I'll have to practice making some tutorial videos that are a bit more cohesive than the way I'm doing this. So yeah, just keep going, crocheting around. This part's always a little sketchy because it's just like a tight squeeze there. There's a lot of extra string. Okay, let's see where we're gonna want to do the next loop. So it looks like it might be one. Oh boy. Okay, and then we're back to our starting stitch right here. So now we're gonna start our second row. Try to get back into that first stitch. Ooh, that is a tough angle. Okay, but we got it. Try to keep your stitches kind of tight towards the middle if you can, just because it's prone to making gaps. So I know it's already terrible to be crocheting in there, but you're gonna want to have to, not have to, but it'll, see, it's just like nice and kind of neat in there. You don't have like the gaps or the holes, like a tiny one. But no one's gonna be looking in between his legs, I don't think. Hopefully not. So you get the idea. You know what to do. Let's just keep it moving. I can't wait to do the little bell bottoms and then put the little pants on him. OMG. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep working on that leg. Just keep going all the way around and then watch the length to get to there if you're doing the bell bottoms, and just start doing the double crochet when you get to that point. Okay, the pants are done. Oh my gosh, you can hear that lawnmower. That is so loud. The gardener's here. But the pants are done. I did the same little bell bottoms. I think that the pant leg on one of them is a little bit smaller than the other. You can see that there. Definitely smaller. So let's see if we can get these pants on. They are a little bit challenging to get on. Okay, let's try to pull the smaller one on first. Actually, neither of them are really cooperating. I think, oh my gosh, the bell bottom part might be too dense. No, okay, we got one over the foot. There we go. We just got to get them over the feet. Well, I'll cut those strings off, but sew them in and cut them off, but you get the idea. So now we got little pants. Look how cool the colors turned out. They're both pink and yellow, and then one side's purple, one side's blue. That worked out just perfect. So we are gonna do the top bib portion now. So all we have to do is attach some string, single crochet back and forth in a triangle, make little straps, and then attach those there, and we are done. The hard part's over. Okay, so now we're gonna attach the thread to where we want to make the apron, or the, I guess, the bib part of the overall start. So I usually would attach it somewhere here, not right on the edge of the pants. You can just fold them over in half and see. So I would do like maybe 1 or 2 stitches in. You want to get, yeah, so here you'll have just 1 loop or 2 loops. Remember, this is the other side of that band that we worked for the pants. So we'll do it the same way I did on the other side. And Kitty is like kind of bossy today. She's bossy every day, actually. Okay, let's try to, how about crochet over this excess thread, because I already have so much that I'm gonna have to sew in, and I'm not looking forward to that whatsoever. So single crochet across. I'm just grabbing that extra thread, so I won't have to sew it in later, but you can do it your way. So you want to go maybe 7 or 8 across. Oy. Well, let's do that last one. That looks about right. Oop. Got that string cut in there. Crochet over it. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So here you're gonna crochet 1, and I think how we did it was we flipped it around and then we just went into this second stitch and then crochet across. You're gonna want to start decreasing on either side. I think that's how we did it. Let's give it a try. I think we did it in this stitch here. Okay, crochet 1, turn it around, and then, yep, crochet in there. Then I think, I wonder if we do just those. Maybe we do 1 more row. Let's just do 1 more row. So crochet 1. We'll see how that looks. I think actually maybe we could have just left it at that one. It's a little bit too pointy. Yeah, so let's just undo the last row. Sweet. And then I think at this point, let's put the overalls on, because I don't remember how long to make that shoulder strap. Okay, hopefully the pants are a little bit more stretched out. I realized the trick was just getting them over the feet. Once they're over the feet, they're good. There we go. There's one and there's the other one. The feet are the hard part. At least now we have this bib, we can pull it. And I think what I'm gonna do also on these overalls is the last time I made the pants, I made them just straight across straps, but I think I might do X straps this time. I think like crossed in the back is really cute. So you can see the pants are just like jammed tight on there. Okay, so let me make sure that's different size cup. We're gonna do the strap across. So I don't know how many. This is just single crochet. This is how most of my patterns go, just kind of eyeball it, just wing it. It's not that serious, so let's do one more because we're gonna want to have to still be able to take these pants off, so you don't want to make it too tight. Okay, and then attach it there, so wherever it looks good, somewhere on the back of the pants. Let me find a good loop. Oh, his booty is so, let's say his booty's tight. The pants are just tight on there. Okay, I think this one might work. Dang, that's tight. I can't even get my loop in. Okay. Whatever, make it work. How are we gonna pull this through? Oh, I should have had the string on the other side. There we go. Like so. Okay, perfect. Slip through that stitch if I can. Oh no. Okay, I can't have that be so taut. This is how it goes sometimes, you guys. Can I even? There we go. Finally. Finally. And then I'm gonna single crochet across just because I don't want to attach and reattach this string. So go through all those back loops. Oh my God, his head just fell off. I'm sorry. I didn't know that could even happen. Hopefully that didn't scare you. That kind of scared me a little bit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Hopefully you can see what I did. Just a single crochet along the back there. Now turn it around, start your strap the other way. 1, 2, I mean, you don't have to count, it doesn't really matter. I guess you could, that's a pattern. I should count these. You know, I'm gonna count these stitches and I'm gonna actually write up a nice pattern. And then this video you can just watch with disdain. So you can at least just get a general idea of how the construction is, but not the actual pattern, because gosh, this is a tutorial. The video is a tutorial. Alright, gotta start somewhere. Okay, sweet, look at that, perfect. So we're just gonna attach it here on the corner of those overalls. Nice little sleep stitch. I can get it back through. Flippin' A, man. Cut it. That's what I'm looking for, scissors. So then I will just sew those threads in, all those excess threads. But there you pretty much have it. So I did the little X attachment here, or the X design for the straps, but you can just have them, instead of doing them like how I crossed them, you would just attach it here. Same thing, go across there. So that's the only difference, you just attach there instead of across. But I kind of like it, so, oh gosh, I don't like it. Why does his head keep falling off? Anyway, so this is the slight variation to the overalls, but you just basically, if you don't want to modify it, you can make the straps straight and the pants not flared. But I thought, as I was working on it, these were some fun additions. So there you go, the little overalls for a Sonny Angel. Thanks for watching. So a small bit of advice, don't cut your strings so short if you plan on sewing them in. I'm learning the hard way. I'm just taking a crochet hook and basically pulling it through the material instead of with a needle, because I can't get a needle even, you know, to pull through this whole length of string, right? So just one last tip, but they're so cute, these little overalls. I think I might make them. I have some calico critters too. I think I might make some overalls for those critters. Thanks for watching.